Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Academia School Simulator. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, because I'm certainly excited to be back at Conflict County High School, where things are actually going pretty well. You might be wondering, though, what's up with the shadows over here? Basically, I did some planning and a little bit of construction, and then I stopped the recording to start again because I wasn't happy with the episode. So that's what's up with the shadows over there. But don't worry, you're about to see what all of that was. So, we're going to go to blueprints here. We're going to just pause while I do this so that the game doesn't just keep ticking over. And we are going to come in here by 8, then down 1, and this is going to become our new male toilet. This little room right here is going to be a room for workers again. And we are going to go the whole way up here and across like this. And basically, we're going to build more classrooms and another computer room just over here. So we'll come in by 9, we'll go up and we'll go to there. We have space for a classroom there. We have space for a classroom there. And we have another faculty room going right there. So that's going to be a new expansion to that side of the school, which I'm very excited about. But we do have a slight issue, because we have 79 seniors, but we only have 3 senior classrooms. We have 3 junior classrooms and 60 juniors, which is fine. We have a sophomore classroom and a freshman classroom, which again is fine. So we do actually need to get this all built. So we're going to be working on that today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say build. And I want to build this so that it actually gets built relatively quickly. So I want to do that, which is going to be the initial build order for the outer wall. Then I want to demolish those walls. And I'm also going to demolish that wall so that we have a passageway straight into the new corridor. What I'm then going to do is we're just going to go back to the standard blue walls for a little while, just because it's a little quicker for me to build it this way. And we're going to come the whole way around. This is going to be a new computer room, so the door can be there. This is a new classroom, so the door is there. This is also a new classroom, so the door is there. This is a faculty room, so the door can go up there. And that should be fine. We can go into, let's just cancel you. We can go into doors. We can say staff door there and staff door there, with a regular door for the classroom, a regular door for the other classroom, and a regular door for the new computer room, as well as the new male toilets. So the next thing I want them to prioritize with construction is going to be the bathroom tiles in the male bathroom. They are going to still do that door, which is good news. Then I want them to do the actual toilet cubicles, which are going to go like this, I suppose, with a couple of urinals right in the middle there. And I think we'll just do a bunch of sinks on that side of the room. And we can go ahead and just upgrade the female bathroom as well to, you know, sort of match a little bit. So if my thinking is correct, they'll prioritize the construction of all of that before they then go and do the next thing, which is the floors. So I want to get wooden floors the whole way through here and over to there. I want wooden floors in the new computer room as well. We do need to finish the old one. We'll be doing that first. But then, obviously, teal tiles in the classrooms. And then I believe it's violet tiles for the faculty room just there. And then brown carpet for what will probably be a new workers room. That's not brown, that's teal, or violet rather. There we go. So that's everything that needs to be done there, other than the furniture for the classrooms, which I guess I can tell them to go ahead and do as well. So classrooms are going to be quite simple. We've done a bunch of them before. We will get our desk in the corners like so. We can get the chairs in there as well. And then the student chairs lined up so we can get 20 more students per classroom, although one of these classrooms is actually going to be used by the 19 seniors who currently don't have a dedicated classroom, which is kind of not good. So we're actually going to be able to bring in 21 new seniors, which is pretty neat. Let's see here. Faculty need an office table. Let's do something like that. And like that should be pretty interesting. So that'll let us... Can I do that? I think that's fine, right? Yeah, that seems all right. I think the chairs go like that. So that right there can be a new faculty room. We need a filing cabinet there and there. And then we'll start doing some zones. So, let's see here. Faculty, go there. With this being a senior classroom. And I don't think we need any other type of classroom. I think we're fine like this. So we'll just do another senior one. So that means we can bring in 41 seniors if I'm not mistaken. No, 19 still. Sorry, 21 still, because we need this one for the 19, then plus 1, plus 20, so that's fine. Then down here is going to be an empty room for the time being because I just don't want to zone it yet. Let's go to toilets and go to mail. And then let's go to... Let's see here, workers' quarters just there. All right, let's get it done. Or rather, let's get it done tomorrow because the workers have all gone home. And once this is all built, we should be able to bring in some good money. We have new students arriving tomorrow, which is a bit of a shame, but by the time this is all built, it'll be time for the next batch of students to come in. And I'm also thinking I want to start planning this side of the school and a little bit further up this way as well. We still have a lot of room to play with over here too. And I do want to get some like sort of outdoor zone. What are you doing? Who are you? Staying at home. You are clearly not. You are in the school. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Good news is the workers are showing up. Apparently the school is dirty. The students might get sick. Is that so? I mean, it doesn't seem that dirty to me. Maybe we need more janitors who will sort of do their own thing. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them? 6 more janitors couldn't hurt, I suppose. I also feel like we need more hall monitors, which I assume, by more I mean we need some. I assume these guys sort of just stop the students from like murdering each other. Oh, you guys are building all weird. That's a bit of a problem. We've got a rowdy student. You are, where are you going? Oh, going to the principal's office. Who dis? Dina Clunder. What kind of surname is Clunder, Dina? You really clundered that one, didn't you, Dina? Nicely done. Nicely done. Sorry, I went awkwardly silent there for a second because my brain was just going over the amount of different ways I could slide clunder into a sentence, and none of them were nice. Literally none of them were remotely pleasant or something I want to say in a video. Oh, I'll let you guys... You know what? You know what? Leave your best use of the word clunder in the comments below, and I can guarantee you I'm gonna regret suggesting that. Oh no. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? I don't think we're ever gonna know. Let's go to zones here for a second and remove that toilet zone. Everybody can just use the new male toilet right there, which should be perfectly fine. It is a little, you know, there's room for a few more people in there versus the old one. So that's fine. It's also going to be really nice getting this new faculty space up here, as well as, you know, some new workers' quarters. I don't know if they'll actually use the new quarters, but they don't seem to be using the old ones, so that's kind of nice. I'm also realizing I could have turned that into a slight corridor coming down into the canteen from this side. But I don't think we need that. I think it's probably fine as is. Probably. You know, I think this layout is I mean, let's be real here. So, like I've mentioned, who was this? Oh, hold on. Righty student there, but there was someone, I think it was this guy. Hold on. I want to see who ends up going to the principal. I want to catch a glimpse of who goes to the principal's office here. Oh, hello. No, that's the principal. Never mind. Who this? So, this right here is Carlos chatting. All right. Well, Carlos, maybe you should have been doing less chatting and paying more attention, huh? That's maybe what you should be doing, Carlos. Although you look like a teacher. You're going to class. I want to see. So you're going to. I guess some students wear a different uniform. It's a bit strange that he's wearing like a different uniform there to everybody else. I don't know why that is. But okay. That's totally fine by me. Oh, this is all going in. Fantastic. Oh, no, it's not. They're just doing the floors. I thought they were doing the furniture. What an idiot. What an idiot I am, thinking they were doing the furniture. Can we get more workers? How many do we have? We have 17. Let's get 3 more to bring that up to 18, 19, 20. Let's bring the number of janitors maybe up to 15 with 3 more. So 1, 2, 3 more of those. Obviously, we're spending a bit of money per janitor, and obviously we actually do need to spend some money on teachers for the new students that come in, and also that 1 extra class that we seem to have acquired, but that's fine. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm also somewhat aware of the fact that we don't, technically speaking, have the room for all of my janitors to sit down and relax, so we probably want to get a new janitor's room as well. That's probably something I should have thought about for this space down here. I mean, we could technically turn this into a new janitor's room and then just expand the computer lab a different way. But I think we'll just keep doing what we're doing here because, you know, we got some new workers and I'm pretty confident that today is going to be the day that the construction around here actually gets finished. It looks like, yeah, they're putting in furniture. They are finishing some of the floor tiles. So the classrooms should be functional today. We get new students in a couple of days as well. So we want 21 new seniors, which will bring us some nice money as well. They're doing the floors here too. I do believe these classrooms are now fully functional. The faculty room is also fully functional. So I think that's everything. These seniors here actually do need a teacher today. So I actually noticed something really interesting with this game when I was ever so slightly messing around. And that's if I find more teachers, there are people in the game that I know of. Now this guy here, I don't know who this is, and I don't know who this is, but that's a Fallout 4 Vault uniform. And this right here is Drew Durnall, the YouTuber. I want to be in the game. I want Dylan Conflict, the teacher. Anyway, we're going to hire Drew because he's actually very, very good. So there you go. You can teach a class of seniors. And then, you know, that's so strange. That's very strange. That's kind of neat. I want to be in the game though. I'm just saying. I want to see myself in the game. All right. I really do. So let's make it happen. Hashtag put Dylan Conflict in Academia School Simulator. Why did I just do that wall? I didn't need to spend that money on that wall. That wall's quite expensive, actually. I really could be spending my money on something so much better. But here we are, spending it on blue walls. And one big orange one as well. But the orange one looks kind of nice, so, you know, we got that going for us, I suppose. And we also get rid of some of the interior brick walls as well, which is also a nice thing, so there we go, I suppose. I'm actually quite happy with that expansion there. I'm slightly concerned that, I mean, what are we looking at here? We need to reach 200 students. I mean, we'll actually be doing that very soon, if I'm not mistaken. If we go to transferees, yeah, in 2 days' time, we will reach exactly 200 students. Which is pretty good news, so that's nice. I am looking at the canteen though, and seeing how many students are just sort of standing around not eating kind of makes me think that we need a bigger canteen. Or another canteen. Oh, bullying. Who this? Oh, come on, Carlos. Come on, Carlos. What is this, huh? You're bullying now? Did someone use the maybe you should do less chatting and more studying line on you and you decided to bully them? Is that what you did? Typical Carlos. Typical Carlos. What a prick. Oh, man. I couldn't last as a teacher. When I was younger, I wanted to be like a vet or a teacher. And these days, I'm just more like, I would happily give a talk to a class of like students, but I couldn't be responsible for them or like an actual teacher. Because I would just, if a student was being a prick, I'd call him a prick. I'd lose my job so quickly. And it's like, it's just, yeah. I'd lose my job so quickly if I was a teacher. I really, really would. Wouldn't be worth the time doing the studying or the learning or the training or anything. I would lose my job so quick, it wouldn't even be funny. So, you know, that's why I'd be happy to give a talk. I've always wanted to give a talk as well. I feel like I could, you know, I've made videos on YouTube for a long time, and pretty much every kid in school knows about YouTube, but they don't know what it's actually like to have it as your job. And like the work that can actually go in and, you know, all the effects of it. Because they're not all good. I don't know why I'm suddenly lecturing all of you about YouTube, but the effects of YouTube and what it can do to a person aren't necessarily all good. It's very easy to obsess over it. And for example, being your own boss can lead to you sleeping unhealthily because there's no one but you to hold you responsible for getting up in the morning to go to work. So, you know, there's a lot of positives, a lot of negatives, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, I've been making videos since I was like, I don't know. I've been making videos 10 years easy, on and off. I had channels when I was like 13 as well. So 11 years, if you want to look at it that way. So I don't know. I feel like I've seen the platform grow up. I feel like I've got a lot of experience in that regard. So, you know, maybe I'm just completely full of myself, but I feel like I have, you know, I have a story I could tell. Is what I'm getting at. Anyway, we are going to have some more students coming in tomorrow, so I want to go and get another teacher. So let's find a few more. I'm worried that I'm looking at people here and I just don't know who they are. I'm worried that, like, I think we're just going to go with Jim Fott or Fote. We'll put him in there. Also, just as an FYI, I want my character to have my logo on his chest. I need, literally my channel logo should be his torso. So like the kind of blue background shirt thing and then the orange CN on his chest. I want that. I realize I'm sounding like a total diva. I just want to clarify, I am being like, at least slightly sarcastic. I'm not going to say no to like having me in the game, but, you know, I don't want to also sound like a total diva. I don't want to be a total, what's her name? What was that? What was that student's name? There was that student from earlier who had the surname. Her surname is Shart. Her surname is Shart. I just want to point out that I understand that her surname is probably pronounced Sharte, but as far as I'm concerned, her surname is Shart. And if you don't know why that's funny, Google Shart. S-H-A-R-T. Oh, God. What am I doing? Oh. What am I doing with my career? I feel like this episode's been a train wreck. Which is even better, because I started it by saying, oh yeah, the one I originally recorded wasn't good enough. So this is the one we have now. Man, I don't know if I should be proud of this or really concerned. I'm really not sure at all. But we're gonna keep it. Let's see here. So you're cleaning the principal's office. We got, oh, it's blood. Come on, Carlos. For God's sake, the principal's gone to, like, you know, have a stress pee right there. There we go. So she's gonna yell at you. Like, you've got like 5 o'clock shadow going on there, Carlos. What? You're a junior? You're going to class, you're a bully. I wish I could kick you out. Your motivation's not great. You're tired, you're bored, you are clean. I mean, fair enough. You know, it turns out Carlos is a bit of a prick across the board. I mean, we knew that, but it's good to have my assumptions just sort of, you know, solidified a little bit there. That's always good to know that you're right about that one student being, you know, a bit of a rude dude. Let's see here. I want more trash cans. Definitely want more trash cans. I want to get one there. And there as well. And up there. And I think that'll be fine for trash cans around that area. We got 21 transferees coming in tomorrow. We don't have a big enough canteen, which has me a little bit concerned, but whatever. We do have space for another computer lab there. So I think what I want to do before they come in is I actually want to look into another canteen, I think. So I want to go to blueprints here and I want to do like a big canteen. So let me do objects first. So the tables for a canteen, let's say the doors are going to go there. So the tables are 1, 2, 3, 4. So the tables are this. Each of those is a table. And I'd like to space them out a bit. So each of those can hold 8 people as well. So that right there is 16. That right there is 32. And that right there is 40, I believe. 2, 4, 4 is 8, 4 is 12, 4 is 16, 4 20. Am I right on that? Yeah. Hold on. No. 8. I'm getting this wrong, aren't I? 8 and 8, 16, 32. That's 32. So this is 40. Okay. That's fine. And I do want to continue to space those out like this. So that's going to be room for 80 students. Once we have these in. Why am I doing it row by row? I can just do it like this. It's so much quicker. Just like that. And then 120 students if we do this. Which I think might be an idea. Because we're going to have about 200 as of tomorrow. So 120 students there, plus that canteen should be fine. But we do want to keep growing, so 160 students in that canteen there. Then maybe 200? Maybe we go for like a 200-person canteen? I think that might be the way to do it. And then the walls are going to go along there. Just like that. What do we need for a canteen, actually, if we have a little look here? So cafeteria is food counter, which is the width of those and 2 back. So maybe 2 food counters. Like that and that with a plate return thing there. Just like that, 2 in the middle. And then vending machines, perhaps. Could be an idea. I don't think we need them, though. So let's just go to build, blueprint. And then just wall outline down like this. And that should be fine. Then the kitchen. Let's have a look at it. So the kitchen is, we need a couple of sinks. Which I think we can do. Let's see here. So sinks there, there, and there. The fridges are going to go there and there at either side. And then the stoves are individual things as well. So let's just do a bunch of like, I guess, individual stoves along this back wall. So we might end up with like 8 chefs in this one kitchen, which is fine. I want the door there and there. I want doors, let's see here. I want doors there, up there, and possibly here as well. I think that could be fine. That's a really sizable canteen. But I think that'll be fine. It should be. We could do a staff door down here as well. So yeah, that's going to be ridiculously expensive to build. But as new canteens go, I think that'll be a good replacement for this one. And then this one could maybe be turned into, maybe this could become a big library combined with the two, you know, the old kitchen and the new kitchen. I think that might be a good way to go, to be honest. But I mean, we're going to have to see. Anyway, we have new students arriving tomorrow. We're going to get their tuition money. We're also going to get more money as of today as well, which is particularly exciting. So once 7 o'clock comes along, we should go up to 200 students exactly. So there we go. We got the new students. We got the money from that grant. And that means we now want to go for 300. That's what we're aiming for here. So you're all coming in. You're going to your various different rooms. The workers are hanging out in here, which is kind of interesting because they do have another space. And now it is the beginning of the school day. So you guys are going in there. I'm not seeing your teacher, though, which has me a little concerned. There he is. Drew. Of course, it's Drew. And then Jim Fote in there as well. So there shouldn't be any students in the halls, which there are not. It looks like Carlos again. Am I right? Yeah. Carlos was bullying someone. What a surprise. What a surprise, Carlos. I don't think anyone's actually surprised there, buddy. But I'll tell you what I kind of want to do here. I'm kind of thinking that we turn this room into a slightly larger classroom. I think that might be an idea. Even though I've been really stingy when it comes to sort of sticking with the size of my classrooms, I kind of want to. I kind of want to go for like a different size classroom. Just to, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14. We're going to get 21 students in here, basically. Which is 21, 22, 23 students. With a chalkboard there. Teacher's desk there. So that's fine. 23 new students. We're going to go for more seniors. Because, of course, we are. Let's see here. Senior in there. With the floor being teal carpet. So a bit of a different classroom to what we've had. But getting those new seniors in is going to be good. So let's go for 23 new seniors. Over $10,000 and another $1,700 per day. There we go. So that classroom's done. Students are coming in 3 days' time. So we don't need to hire a new teacher for another couple of days. But that seems fine. I'll tell you what we will do, though. We're going to go to the computer lab because we do want to get this thing filled up a little bit more. So put a bunch of computers in like this. Very expensive to do, but absolutely worth it if it improves the minds of our students and also improves our grades and also, you know, gets them to not just hang about the hallways during break times. So go on, workers, do your thing. Let's get the computer lab expanded a little bit. Maybe some of them will come out of the library as well, because there's so many of them sit around in there. So many of them sit around in there. It's ridiculous. But there we go. Computer lab is nicely expanded. We have a whole bunch of new computers. So that'll keep people happy. They're going to lunch at this point. So yeah, quite a few of them just wandering the hallways, but more room in here for computing. Meaning less of them actually just wandering the hallways. So that's great. That's absolutely great. I'm just slightly concerned that we've got quite a way to go before we can actually afford to build this new canteen. And that's something I really want to build. I really want to build that.